Is that after 10?
It's 10:04.
Clerk will call the roll.
Glenn Whitley, County Judge.
Here.
Roy Charles Brooks, Commissioner Precinct 1.
Present.
Andy H. Wynn, Commissioner Precinct 2.
Here.
Gary Fickus, Commissioner Precinct 3.
Here.
J.D. Johnson, Commissioner Precinct 4. Constitutes a quorum.
Okay, any agenda announcements, Mr. Manius?
Your Honor, the only announcement we have is that the next meeting of the Commissioners Court will be in January, it'll be January 12th.
Okay. You have before you the minutes of our December the 8th meeting.
Move for approval of the meeting minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? You have before you the consent agenda.
Move approval of consent agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Mr. Manius.
Thank you, Your Honor. Members of the Court, we have 3 items on our agenda. The first one, we're requesting that the Commissioners Court adopt a resolution reaffirming the 5 county buildings that are considered courthouses and as premises where weapons remain prohibited.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Members of the Court, we can go to item 2. We're recommending that the Commissioners Court approve Amendment 2 to the Tech Sheriff Prosecutor Implementation Agreement. This will finalize our cost for implementation. This agreement is $249,917.67. It's not going to require any funds from the general fund. Monies that are held currently in an agency liability account for the benefit of Tarrant County will be used.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? I will say I had an opportunity to be over in the Justice Center last week and had an opportunity to talk with some of the folks who were utilizing the system. They said there have been some bumps along the way, but that Tech Sheriff people were very quick to respond to any questions that they had, and that ultimately they thought when the program was through that it was going to be a great program for them, and it was going to be very useful. Any other discussion?
Just that even though the implementation cost more than we thought it was going to cost, it's been a very successful implementation. It's going to be a very successful statewide program, and we will quickly recoup our money.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Ms. McMillan is going to do item 3.
Good morning, Judge Commissioner.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lisa.
To formally finalize the county's participation with American Airlines for tax abatement on their new integrated operations center, we are asking that you approve the resolution and tax abatement agreement provided in your packet, which provides for Tarrant County's participation with the city of Fort Worth in the abatement of ad valorem taxes on eligible real and personal property improvements made by American Airlines for a period of 10 years and a maximum abatement percentage of 50% as set forth in the agreement, and authorize the county judge or his designee to execute the agreement.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Thank you.
Aye.
Any opposed?
And that
Glenn.
does not include the hospital district.
That's correct.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We only have one item for the court this morning. We're asking the court to receive and file the personnel agenda.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Tina, a couple of weeks ago, I want to just make sure we clarified something. We voted on the T agreement, where in the past we had subsidized that. And I thought we voted not to subsidize that any longer. I didn't think we voted not to participate in any ability for our employees to be eligible for the discount. And, I guess to some extent I wonder from the court's perspective, is that your same recollection on the deal, or did I misunderstand our vote?
I think you absolutely understood our vote. We just voted not to subsidize it, not that they could not participate.
And we actually went back and took a look at that discussion. As the court recalls, there was quite a bit of discussion. So what we proposed to the court were actually three options. The first option was a cost split between the employer and the employee of 60% to the county, 40% to the employee. That was the first option. The second option was a 50-50 split, and the third option was no subsidy at all from the county. There was quite a bit of discussion, and where the court ultimately landed, there was actually a motion made for the county to opt out of the program, and there was a second, and that motion passed 4-1.
So if it's the will of the courts to review that one more time, when we come back on the 12th, we'll go ahead and do a clarifying amendment to that order because what happens, even though we don't subsidize, if we participate in the plan, there's a 25% savings for employees.
And so I guess my question along that lines is that if the intent of the court was not to participate, but not to prevent our employees from participating, then is there anything that prevents me from going ahead? In order for the agreement, in order for the employees to get that discount, I have to sign an agreement with the T.
Correct.
Is there anything that prevents me from going ahead and signing that agreement, and then either us clarifying or ratifying that signature on the 12th? Because there are 12 days there that the employees will have to either, one, pay full fare or a full daily rate, a weekly rate, or, and that is a little bit a difference. And then the T, I think, may prorate the annual pass, but, they simply want a signature on an agreement. And if I can sign that agreement and then the court ratify, or we can basically clarify what our intent was on this date, then that would be.
I think it's clearly the sense of this court that we just didn't want to subsidize the participation. I'd say sign it and let somebody sue you.
Thank you, Commissioner Brooks. Okay.
We'll take this offline and discuss it.
Okay. Thank you, Tina, for that. You have before you the claims and the addendum.
Move approval of the claims, including the addendum.
Second.
A motion is second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I don't believe we have any bonds or anything like that to take care of today. Do we have a closed meeting?
No, we do not.
Then with that, there being no other business, we are adjourned.
Not bad.